Hello, Kauai. Here's our briefing from Team Kauai for Monday, May 17th. The Department of Health is reporting 3 new cases today. We have 10 active cases, no one is hospitalized, 29 people are in Department of Health directed quarantine. The numbers may change as investigation continues. Our cumulative case count is 354, including 314 confirmed locally, 2 probable, and 38 tested out of state off island but reported after their arrival to Kauai. 3 weeks ago, Kauai experienced the highest rate of COVID cases since the start of the pandemic, but as a community, we have done a good job of bringing that surge back under control. We all work together. The Department of Health ramped up contact tracing and case investigation. The county changed tiers and residents cooperated with Tier 3 restrictions. We increased mask wearing, increased testing, and followed isolation and quarantine directions. Mahalo to all of you for stepping up for our community once again. Nearly half our community has been vaccinated. That contributed to bringing our rise in cases under control quickly. Vaccinations are our strongest tool to get us to the light at the end of the tunnel. The urgency to get our eligible population vaccinated is as high as ever. We have invited our District Health Officer, Dr. Janet Behrman, to talk about where we are now.
Thank you, Mayor Kawakami. The mayor is absolutely right that vaccination is the key to getting through this pandemic. We are all busy with jobs and school and friends and family, and especially young and healthy people may not think vaccination is a priority for them. There are lots of benefits besides protecting yourself from illness. Here's an example. We recently had a case here on Kauai in which a group of friends were identified as close contacts. Most of them were fully vaccinated, and they did not have to quarantine or be monitored by the Department of Health with daily calls. They could travel and work as usual. Only if they develop symptoms do they need to be tested. But the friends who were not fully vaccinated had to quarantine for 10 days, meaning they couldn't socialize or go to work or school. They couldn't travel, and they needed to check in daily with the Department of Health. Being vaccinated makes life easier and safer for everyone. It really is the path back to normal life. The new guidance allowing those aged 12 and up to get a vaccine requires consent from parents or guardians for those younger than 18. People may be asking themselves, is vaccinating these young people the right thing to do? I think about vaccine decisions as a mother, as a pediatrician, and as a public health physician. And from all 3 perspectives, it's very clear that vaccinating these young people is, in fact, the right thing to do. It's right because the vaccine is safe and highly effective. The initial clinical trials of tens of thousands of people have now been confirmed with more than 150 million doses administered without serious side effects. It's right because being vaccinated makes teens less likely to pass the disease on to those who are at higher risk, including family members. It's right because children can require hospitalization and intensive care, and the disease can even be fatal. They can suffer the effects of long COVID or develop serious complications, even after mild disease. Vaccine prevents infection and severe disease. In short, it's right because the risk of disease is far greater than the risk of vaccine side effects. Vaccination greatly reduces the risk of disease. Vaccination is free, safe, and effective. It is readily available in our community, and it's critical to getting us past the restrictions of this pandemic. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Behrman. The Department of Health is reporting more than half our residents have received at least 1 dose of COVID vaccine, and roughly 46% are fully vaccinated. As a reminder, all Kauai residents aged 12 and older are now eligible to receive a vaccine, and we are receiving reports of high response for vaccines from young people. All 3 Kauai hospitals, Lihue Longs and Lihue Safeway, are administering vaccines to people ages 12 and older. Those vaccinations are available by appointment only. Minors ages 12 to 17 years old must be accompanied to their appointment by a parent or a guardian. For more information on these and other vaccine clinics, visit kauai.gov/vaccine. We remain in Tier 3, but we continue to see our cases stabilize. We can continue to keep our case counts low by practicing good safety measures. Wear your mask while in public, particularly in crowded areas. Get vaccinated and take a free COVID-19 test at the convention hall if you have recently traveled or are around travelers. We will provide an update as soon as we know when we can move back to Tier 4. The tier chart and attached guidelines can be found on the county's website at kauai.gov/COVID-19. As Dr. Berriman mentioned, Hawaii residents who have been fully vaccinated in Hawaii are now able to travel inter-island exempt from the travel quarantine without needing a pre-travel test. If you are traveling inter-island and have been vaccinated in the state of Hawaii, you can upload a photo of your vaccine card or VAM certification onto your Safe Travels profile. For those who have not been vaccinated in the state or are traveling trans-Pacific, you can still take a pre-travel test to participate in the state's Safe Travels program and be exempt from the travel quarantine. For more information on the state's Safe Travels program, including a full list of trusted testing partners and more details on the vaccine exemption program, visit hawaiicovid19.com/travel. As a reminder, if you have recently returned from travel, you are encouraged to get a free COVID-19 test at the convention hall Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 3:30 p.m., no appointments needed. If you have been identified by the Department of Health as a close contact of a positive case, you should be getting tested through your physician at a drive-through clinic. If you are feeling sick, contact your healthcare provider. Please do not show up at the convention hall clinic if you have symptoms. We are asking everyone, including incoming travelers, to download the Aloha Safe Alert app onto your smartphone. Aloha Safe Alert is an official exposure notification which alerts you if you have been in close contact with someone exposed to COVID-19. This app does not track your location. The county's Coronavirus Rental and Utility Assistance Program is now available in partnership with KGE FCU. In-person application assistance events will be available on May 19th, 26th, 27th, and 29th for interested applicants. If you or someone you know is having trouble with paying rent or utility bills, encourage them to apply to this program. To apply online or for a list of on-site assistance events, visit kauaiRentHelp.com/home. We know what works to help prevent the spread of COVID-19 on our island. Please wear your masks. Remember, my mask protects you and your mask protects me. Wash your hands, keep your distance, avoid gatherings, and of course, consider getting a vaccine. Mahalo for helping to keep Kauai safe.